Hello, this is Jeremy Arney again, interim leader from the Canadian Action Party, talking to you from downtown Victoria on a beautiful sunny January day. Eat your heart out, those of you on the Maritimes, in the cold, cold, bitter snow. I feel for you, I really do. I've been there, I've been up in the north where it's extremely cold up in the Northwest Territories. I have a memory of what it's like. But anyway, here we are. And I'm going to answer now two questions, one from John, one from John and one from Carlos. The first one from John, who is someone who belongs and has voted PC in the past, that's Progressive Conservative, and is looking for an alternative. He's seen some of my videos, and he saw the one where I suggested that where we did not have a candidate, we should support other minority or small party candidates. And I think he misunderstood. I'm not saying that we should accept their beliefs wholeheartedly. What I'm saying is that their beliefs are different from the canned corporate beliefs that we have right now with the four major parties. Yeah, Green Party is sort of on the verge, but they are still pretty well tied into the mainstream politics in Canada. A little bit outside it, but not really. Sorry, Elizabeth, but it's the truth. And I like the work you're doing in the Parliament. I think it's wonderful. Keep it up, please. You're standing between complete devastation of our House and retaining some form of civility there. But the point I'm trying to make here is that we are not going to be running a full slate of candidates this year. There's no way we can afford to do that. We're way too small. Nor can any of the others, the Libertarians, the Rhinoceros Party, the Marijuana Party. None of them can afford to run full slates of candidates. However, what we can do is we can, by supporting them without supporting the individuals who are running, on the concept that they would be a voice in Parliament, should they get in, that is outside the box, outside the steel box of Ottawa. A voice of sanity, if you wish. And if we could get 50 or 60 voices of sanity from all the sundry small parties, including Canadian Action Party, plus some independents, we would have some power. There is no way the Canadian Action Party is going to form the next government. Let's face it, I'm well aware of that. Everybody's aware of that. But with help of friends who believe in people of Canada rather than corporate wealth all over the world, who believe that the Parliament of Canada is for the Canadian people, with the help of those people, we can control how Parliament works, how Parliament passes laws. We have all kinds of ideas on that. But I just wanted to clarify and clear up this idea that we would support anybody because we weren't strong in our own minds. But anyway, to carry on, I believe I was saying that the Canadian Action Party is strong enough in itself and its own values and belief in its own values to be able to support other parties where we're not running, to be with us to help bring the Canadian Parliament back to its sensibilities. So, John, I hope that clears it up for you. We do believe strongly in what we stand for, and the concept is to support others who believe strongly in what they stand for, provided they are for the people of Canada, and that's the end of that subject, really. But of course, if you have anything else you want to say about it, you emailed before, please do it again. And for Carlos, Carlos, you were talking about the Rothschilds and their central banks, and you were making some very good points. I entirely agree with you about a lot of them. I don't think there's any central banks left that are not owned by the Rothschilds. But the Bank of Canada, strictly speaking, is not a central bank, and it is not owned by the Rothschilds. It is owned by the people of Canada, you and I. The state of North Dakota has a bank that is owned by the people of North Dakota, not the Rothschilds. Interestingly, North Dakota doesn't have a deficit, has balanced budgets, and a very profitable, happy state. There's a lady down in California called Helen Brown, who's written extensively, and I believe is running for some kind of Senate or state position based on California having its own bank. If you Google her and read some of her books, you'll find out more about this. And she is all in favor of us returning to using the Bank of Canada for the purpose for which it was designed, which is financing Canada. Not just, as this new governor says, being a watchdog over Canada's inflation. Good heavens, we've got a whole Ministry of Finance to do that. What do we need to have a bank at high expense doing it for us? It doesn't make sense. No. The Bank of Canada was designed, was created, was brought into law, brought into being to finance Canada's needs, and did so successfully. So successfully. It's been well documented. If you want me to document it all over again, I can. But I'd rather spend the time enjoying the sunshine here, telling you really that everything is going to be good once we get back to our senses, once we get rid of this gigantic debt that we have, which, if you want to see what it is actually, go to www.nationaldebtclock.org/debt-clock/Canada. You can see what it is there in Canadian dollars. And that's really the only way we should be looking at it right now, because the Canadian dollar is fluctuating up and down like a yo-yo. We don't have a clue what's happening to it, really. The interest on that is also listed, how much interest we're paying. If we get rid of that, believe it or not, we could get rid of income tax, because that's what income tax is paying. So the good news for this particular section is, if you really want to get rid of income tax, get rid of the national debt and the interest that's been attached to it over the years, and then there's no need for you to pay income tax. Profit tax? Yes, absolutely. Why not? Income tax? No. Good news for the day. The seagulls are here. Thank you for watching.